What's going on, guys? It's Matt from the Hair Transplant channel here. In this video I'm gonna talk about 3 reasons on why it is actually okay to get a hair transplant in your 20s already. Those 3 reasons are all viable. First 2 reasons will be more on like conditions, okay? And if you meet those 2 conditions, it is actually okay to get the hair transplant as early as in your 20s. And the third is gonna be like the real reason why you should actually get a hair transplant in your 20s if the first 2 conditions are met. Okay, so I hope it makes sense, and let's just start with this video. The number 1 reason would be that you have actually a bald spot somewhere on your scalp. Maybe it's here, maybe it's the front, receding edges, clear bald spot here at the crown area, right? That means just there is no chance that you will make it regrow somehow with any kind of medicine like natural remedies, some herbs, by using finasteride, minoxidil, or PRP sessions that could like bring the hair back to growth, because there's already clear bald spot. So this is, it doesn't matter if you're 20 or 25, you have the clear bald spot there, so you cannot really make this bald spot like full of hair suddenly, so you cannot really bring that bald spot any satisfactory hair density by using any of those treatments as I mentioned before. Now, it doesn't matter how young are you, maybe you are 20, maybe you're 22, 25, no matter what everybody tells you that you're too young and I don't know, you're not suitable, you have clear bald spot on your scalp, and if it's like big bald spot enough for at least like 2,000, maybe 2,500 grafts, which could be planted there to cover and bring you a satisfactory density there, then I would say you are actually a candidate for a hair transplant as long as your donor area allows it, right? That brings me to the reason number 2, and this is like that your donor area is sufficient enough and it provides enough of grafts to cover this baldness that you have right now and possible future balding that may appear on your crown. And if you are bald at the front, maybe baldness will appear on your crown later. Maybe if you are bald on the crown right now, maybe some baldness will appear in the future on the edges. So you have to have really good donor area if you are considering a hair transplant in such a young age, like in your 20s. And how you can find it, you just go on a consultation with a hair transplant surgeon who will tell you, maybe you just send him some pictures of your donor area so he can like assess how many grafts are there which could be extracted in a way that will not harm your donor area and in a way that will not make your donor area look too depleted, you know, too over harvested. You don't want that. So this is the second reason. The third reason why you could consider a hair transplant in your 20s, you simply don't look good bald, and you tried it and you just know the feedback of people that they gave you when you had full head of hair and the feedback that you were getting when you were bald, and it just like you just know that 9 out of 10 people that you meet, your family, your friends, will tell you like, dude, you just look great with hair. And that was the case with me, you know, always when I cut my hair really short or even buzzed it all off, my friends were like, oh, you cut it, oh really, why did you do that? You know, they were all like, they didn't want to like you know, hurt me, they didn't like say like, oh, it looks shit, you know, but that's what I was thinking sometimes, you know, they were like, oh really, you know. So that's why I decided actually to get my hair back. And here I want to especially talk about things like if the hair loss itself and not having hair will cause you like constant feelings of anxiety and distress, even social anxiety, when you have like fear to like go out, and when you interact with foreign people, you are like constantly thinking about them, like thinking bad about you being bald and or stuff like that. But people feel like that. That's crazy, you know. If you are 20 and you have those feelings in you, you should actually get a hair transplant, you know, to like go away from all those bad feelings, which can actually cause more hair loss, more stress to your body, which is even worse for your hair situation. But the first two conditions should be met, right? If you again have only receded hairline, it's not really that bald, then you should wait. You are not as good candidate as somebody who already is like with a bald spot on his scalp, right? So this is important to consider, right? Another reason that comes with the third reason is you just look maybe too childlike, you know, because look, you are in your 20s, some of us, even me, at the beginning of my 20s, I didn't have like beard or something, the facial hair, I was missing it, so it made me look really like baby face like, you know, that baby face, you look really young in your face, you don't have any beard, you know, or maybe you don't have like masculine kind of features, you define jawline, maybe you don't have that, you don't have a beard, and now you don't even have your hair, so that can make you feel like, and you maybe don't even work out, so it can really mess with your confidence. Then a hair transplant could be actually good decision in your 20s as long as the first and second conditions are met. I mean, that you have enough donor hairs, and the second one that you already have clear bald spots somewhere. You're not just having like thin hair or miniaturized hair, which can be saved by some treatment, some medicine, but you have clear bald spots and you have enough donor hair, then it's great and you are a good candidate. I'm not judging you because, you know, hair is a big thing in a man's life and how men perceive themselves, you know. I know there are some men who like get on steroids, they get big, huge, muscular, and they don't care that they are bald because they derive their confidence out of their muscles, you know, out of their feeling manly, you know, out of their high levels of testosterone. And this is a way, I'm not judging that, nor am I judging you if you want to just like get your hair back, if you want your hair back and get a full head of hair again so you can feel confident again. And that's a viable reason, you know, to feel confident. It's better than like take some drugs like cocaine so you can like feel really confident, like you feel like you're the shit, you know, as almost if you would be like above anybody else. So this is actually the better way to feel confident about oneself, right? To get a hair transplant, to get your hair back. Those were the reasons. Let me know how you like this video. Please comment, like and subscribe as always. And if you have any great suggestions on the topic I could talk about on this channel, then let me know. I will be very happy. I'm gonna answer every single comment, so don't be shy and let me know what you think, and see you in the next video.